Nondu abo yamahwefo nyina adwo eba UTV kasebo ene enko twetwa nondu bo a edebremo eso efas da ma this way chocolate drink sanse adwumente bia fe ni wadufia na this way bi no mabebo sanse ade ase de na edidi ho be de kofa yare bi amfamro onu nsuosu na special mineral water na nsu kan aye papa eni da ha onoma enkofa ohaw eni abenene bia emro na yatena si enso de ba de di makuti ebi ene sada na adoda nkwa kufu aro gana mampani echese bibi omanma ebetena na bibia koyi no ehunhia ti saglem adwuma no oman ne behwe ato aso bra na otwa ahomam poku ase na adan ba besi eya affordable house no atumi abaso
affordable house ho sensema mra sebedwafo ekoye kokota omampanyina chi etwa ahomam no donkuma na anko enchiremu wode aba
sanso na masebe dwene ojina amanfo wo oboase west hs owura kwaku kwate chese ehun benya sa aban bia ba adwuma dada ho no saban foforo saban dada o ya sha asere so to aso na owie since amanfo edibegu so se ye adwuma foforo enso ebikura na sikenu a orebehye adwuma foforo ase
Adisa de college ho nsem kan ye ba ye na disuani bi emia ne colleague kon esa so ni timu de pemu mpadua ma disuani emi ase ko paye no Deputy Attorney General kasa de tudwa se we no enye suade pa e for madusafo ni company for
budget abaso be media budget no ebraso betena se atwetwe ho nkomo dom kuma ne se so afọ no be kasa ne so yekoye nim e bit say planting for food part 2 no sika de be ne ade ontumi anhye da nkyere betena se atwetwe ho yedin se babedin edi anim ado mene
Sadat Mohammed
Yuranse no na dayani ede akọ Ghana mampani asoye na adodankwa ekufuado ene wakasa kyerem se sagleme adwuma a eba so na yentumi enwieye no eye sikasem ene hwehwemu bi a oman egusu eye na nyina mu no oman bebo modern apesika na ensenu nhwemu ekwa wiye a otumi atoaso na atumi akoye nyina ne se ehun benya so oman ma no ebenya baabi a omde omuti ebatu tene ewo poku ase no omampani ene dom ekotwa ahomam se ne beya dwumadie foforo ebetumi abaso esisi adan a oman ma no ebetumi enya bi a ne bo ewo form affordable house no na atumi akoye so afa ohwe adansie ene enyuma esem so honorable Francis Asenso Boache enu sem atudwa sanso ensa asem ene de obade de achen so afa ohwe so honorable Samuel Ginapo ono so ekasa e na afepiesie na nkasa na adodankwa ekufu ado ono so edunanum sem atudwa.
Government recognizes the fundamental role that housing plays in promoting social cohesion, economic growth, and the overall well-being of Ghanaians. Today, I stand before you with a deep sense of responsibility to ensure that the vision of His Excellency the President to provide mass affordable housing to our people becomes a reality. As we break ground for this historic project, I'm also reminded by his words to me prior to my appointment as Minister for Works and Housing that I ensure we provide mass affordable housing for the people of Ghana.
In having taken into account the project location and viability, Cabinet directed the resourceful Minister for Works and Housing, the Honorable Francis Asenso Boache, Member of Parliament for Bantama, quote, to explore the possibility of disposing of the Saglemi housing project, covering the 1,506 housing units at the current value, to a private sector entity to complete and sell the housing units to the public at no further cost to government, unquote. The lessons learned from the Saglemi housing project have been invaluable in shaping the approach and execution of this new affordable housing initiative. Today, as we break ground for this remarkable housing project, we acknowledge that our work is not yet complete. Government remains committed to providing decent housing for all Ghanaians. We will continue to explore innovative solutions, foster partnerships, and implement policies that empower our people and uplift our communities.
affordable housing ho dwumadi omampenyene na pound for kopa ho ntoma ewupuku asi okukupie mu a dom kuma no mpenifu ankwankupie mu ewase bi na eno na mrasebedwa ne ogina mu edema sahwebodi olumanyamfo Samson ahia kasa de twese dom kuma no mankwa esanse house na omampenyene ene na pound for dimirika makwakopa ho ntoma yi mrasebedwafo edwendwene ho a omanyanje ntomu odi eno so to nchen a asase ne kese sika se ne komu obisa mpenifu fa no yimae mrasem so so wa fa asase ne ho no obisa mpenifu se no so fa no ho yi emba meto mrasebedwafie no so fa nkoye na woni matiko die a MPP aban omudi mirika a omudi aso akwa wobofom ni nyina no enkotisa no ye beba no enya dadum kuma no ombefo aban so de bia so.
Now our demand from the minority is to know how much the on cost, that is the road project, will cost this government, and how much the water to the site, electricity to the site, which is government's commitment, will cost us as a people from the taxpayers' money. Whether we are taking a facility, a loan from somewhere to add up, which will be the 40% cost from the government, whether we are taking from the taxpayers or wherever we are getting the money from, we demand those answers, which has not yet come. Currently, as it stands now, they claim it's an affordable housing, and they're giving us some figures. We are not satisfied with those figures, and we think that government should come clean on this. All we know today is that they have invited us to come and commission or cut a sword for the construction of the project. Something that we all know, that if Parliament has not given approval, you cannot start a project. Today they are starting it. So we are leaving it for you Ghanaians to judge. And from our perspective, we think that the government has not done well for this country. Thank you.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama made it so clear that when he assumed office in 2025, he would like to complete all ongoing projects first before they even embark on new projects. So he has made it so clear, yes. But while there are issues with it, it needs to be investigated, and then we see the finality of it.
This particular project is supposed to be laid in Parliament today. This has not been done, which means the EPC agreement has not been approved in Parliament. So if you have presented such a document to Parliament for approval, it has not even been laid. Yet we are there cutting salt to commence work. What does that mean?
Ya to asem no so akomra hyebedwem na oswa na hyebedwem no gina mamanfo wo Oboase West ono aso na abedweku a ewo na hyebedwem ahwe oman sikasem entoto so ono abokwaku kwaten ageman edinsem atodwa se onde ne susuo mu hu behia pa se Ghana man saban bi ba na se nyume bi wo a ya hya ase a aban no ebetumi ato aso awie ansana wahye foforo ase sense du ba bi kura na foforo kwa kwahye ase no sikeni wo dada no so yenwie ye no besero manma no se du ba bi o manma no susu ban eka ho ena yewe man ena we man ebi so na enwuma bi wo ho a ewo sa aban no etumi de nsaka no yewie ana ase enwuma bi wo ho a ya hye ase dada ansana ban ne ba ewo so wie enya aban we enya aban foforo ba ban bia oba betena banwa so man Ghana bia no sa dwumedi no de ebeboa emoman puntuo ni sikasem totoe no ebekoyie.
We should stop putting pressure on government to spend on projects for which we have no money. And especially now, we should be asking government to spend on projects for which we have already committed the economy. Let the arrears that have piled, some of them very historical, let us put the resources we have into those areas. Let us stop again putting pressure on government to take on new commitments. And Mr. Speaker, I say this on behalf of the Finance Committee. We will be looking to support government and to ensure that the resources we have go into existing projects instead of taking on additional projects. And we do this fully conscious that it is the point of government itself that this is how it intends to live, to help the economy live within its means.
Mr. Speaker, Before we left office, in 2016, the depreciation of the cedi was around 7%. In 2019, the cedi depreciated by about 13%.
Hey, double.
This is a fact. It's in the budget.
95%.
Debt to GDP ratio was about 56%. By 2019, it had ballooned to 63%.
Hey.
The deficit had increased, that's the overall deficit, to 7%. Credit to private sector had reduced to about 4%. The construction sector was in the negative. Gross fixed capital formation, and that is the basic issue when it comes to economic development. If you don't increase the capital base of your economy and you spend so much on goods and services, you are going to witness a downturn when you face headwinds.
Enche bebre na video bi epi abefonten internet ne so a ene disade college adusuafo ba ko bia wo so ye senior wo so ne colleague kon mia ye anso ho no mo a empa omoda so wo de akora itiko pem so mo ne ni ase twa sa nyankopon ya mo a chena mpenifo chirim se sa abofre ya post fonsa so no mu a wo de ne kwakopie mu e wo court ne no na ma deputy attorney general Owura Alfred Tua ye bo akasa de tudwa se wenya adusuade e form adusuafo pa na school for mpenifo so no won fa konya wo isu no won fa hyehyɛ mapangu apono so wa ni si wadi sade college no e bi nsan sibiem
disade emrantie da yi home sa video mu no abrantie ba ko yɛda ko gina court ye ne court feed etwa mu yi ɔkyena ɛna ɔbɛsia ba court abrantie no ne mfie no menhwɛ ba ɔyɛ akora amra mu de ka so juvenile de ka so juvenile de ana asɛm ne di wɔ court a edi nkora asɛm enti de ye kan say wadi bone atia Ghana mra say wadi bone na atia Ghana mra e wo school mu a emra enu di eyeye wo ye wa Sunday mu a emra chiwa yeye wo ye wo school ba bi obeso ye bia this asi e wo school mu a na say yenso ye ba mani tina police for ba mu a yenso say ye de asem na court say court e che na adwen e wo ho school heads omo a school e da omo hwe school so no me say discipline and supervision ya dia yo say me ni ko ho pa say ba say enkra ne kwa e do so a ye ma teacher for bebre so e take part in the supervision of the students this say yes I dey na be ba sa in discipline e ko so a obi sorry na so around the tia bom pam ni ma e to bit me den etwa yenso ye a wo fon so no yenso ye hwe ma yie ye ma e free a futo be na de mo so ye ma wo fie na mo ye bone akwan be na fa so twoma so mo ye bone kata ni ana se kata ni dia na se ye foafo so nti ye nyina ya sede se bit me aboa amasa in discipline na e ko so no e so bit me abafo
Eradwe MPP amanyokuo no dwomtrani mekire Owura Steven ayensu intim waye ensentropho nhyiam edensem bi ato MPP amanyokuo no ma anim se ene sika omutua se eye nteto na se omode boa na party no atumi akọ nanim no ebo no omapagem kakra sanso no omode hyehyɛ fufura ba se obi abehwɛ se anya hwekra mfie mienu de o se ugina yie se ekuba abibia ebetumi akoye edi adanse se ye kan MPP kuo ma woso ka ho bi na o kire se MPP kuo no aye na adwen se anya hwekra no ebrebia woso mu kuo ma omo gina pan yie amoye opipi mienu 2 million no matumi aboa na MPP no manyina etumi akoso no kire se ne kwan foforo mu de aba ne se opese utua udius a aye hyehyɛ foforo mu de aba na mo pesika na party na etumi gina na nso yi a obeda ode aye kwan we na befa so star 920 star 270 hash na abefo ntentan kwan so ntino di mu abebrɛ se sikara watua no ene mu ayi ni se omonsa atumi aka anye bi so a obetuatua na mo akọ party no ne office bi ewo oman yi mu na wakọ akobisa ho se na be kyerɛ se amanyoku no ukita o card na wo so wo ka ho bi se MPP ni eba
we foforo a ebekyerɛ yachemu nine do say was to boy was obia ube pick baako na wakotua a ekyerɛ sɛ we MPP ni no yachemu nine your bronze deɛ ɛno no wotua 2 cedis bosome bia ɛna your silver nso so deɛ ɛno wobetua 5 cities bosome bia gold and so ho and so betua 8 cities bosome bia na platinum category and also betua 10 cities bosome bia nti we no enye nhye wan kasa na abehwe mu na wahwe ba bia wa hoden ewo ene mfaso a se ofa ba ko a ubinya afiri mu na wa waka se we na mepe enye enhye uyi sa bosome ntoboa no a members bitimi apiki no matua no a yesan so wo patrons omonso nhihye wo ho a se wo sign up se wo ye patron a eno so e wo sika e wo se bosome bia utua de ma party no na eno so ewo eho akatua a obitimi anya afiri party ni mu nti ye gene nyina ye nhye obia ye gene nyina ama obia wo ye party ni ana wo nye party ni mpo na wo pese wo be join party no a na wo tia sia wo be join wi a no aka se mepe bronze mepe silver mepe gold mepe platinum na wasane wodin na wotua ho deals no na party ni so ama wo eho wo so ne wakatua.
National AIDS Commission and for the 2022 National AIDS Estimate Report about Betuja. Na mantama HIV arenu wo mupano eyenkra mantam no enidi kan ya. Nipa 85,403 ena mpinifo susu se enkra mantam wo isi arenu bi. Mantam otoso mbienu asante mantam no wono susu nipa 72,429 ena isi arenu bi ewo won ho. Na mantama HIV arenu mo de wo fompa no tifido mantam no mo a. Nipa 1,743 na chese ho no ewo fompa na mpinifo susu se nipa dodo na HIV AIDS yare no wo ho a onkwire sabia nkwaji aduro enti ogina so de afutu amagana fo so wonna wo ho so no wo ho ban
2022 no mu no nipa enya HIV foforo a ekire se 2021 no sa nipa no mu ni HIV na emom yewura 2022 mu no na onya HIV sa nipa no eye mpem dunsia ahenum adioson enan emu mema na eye mpem num ahensia aduanan enson enan ma ewomu ye mpem du ahankron aduonunson na ye de ba regions nsoso a ne makan ye national level data na regional level data no ni ehu ni se nipa dodo a wo HIV wo man mu no dodo na ete enkran mantam mu ana Greater Accra mantam mu nti Greater Accra mantam no nipa dodo a wo HIV a ete sa mantam ni mu no eye mpem adio watwinum ahenan ene miensa broni beka se sa nipa yi eye wona owo HIV nyina wo Ghana no emu oha abupan aduonu nan ne etosumienu eye Ashanti region omonsusu wo 72,429 persons living with HIV ewo region numu na regional nipa ewo HIV esakra no eye North East region a nipa dodo a ewo ho ewo HIV no eye apemba akon ahenson aduanan miensa
Yebejina we so na nadwono ndu kasebo yebekenka de maamo no yede nyina esi na yakwa homgie mu ye ba ene madu ne mpenifo besi nkonya na wadwonwene Ghana ho enyi wa fidie ni mfiri ha yetwe ho abasisi a